My parents called and said, "You have 5 days to move out. The house is your sister's now." I just laughed and said nothing. Tuesday, 2:47 p.m. I was in my kitchen when my phone rang. "You have 5 days to move out. The house is your sister's now. We've started the paperwork." I actually laughed. That's funny because I bought this house 8 years ago. My dad's voice cut in. I was on speaker. "Don't be difficult. Your sister needs it for her family. You're single. What makes sense is that I own this house. Family is family," my mom said. "We'll handle the transition quietly." I hung up, walked to my office and opened the filing cabinet. The deed, the mortgage payoff from 2 years ago, and the irrevocable trust I'd created 3 years ago after my parents mentioned family assets being shared. They thought I was careless. They were wrong. I'd bought this place at 26, worked 2 jobs for 4 years, software developer full-time, freelance web design on weekends, saved every dollar while living in a studio with secondhand furniture. My parents loaned my sister $12,000 for a car, paid 3 months of her rent. When I asked for help with college tuition, take out loans like everyone else. So I did. Paid off $63,000 in student loans while saving for this house. 3 years ago at Thanksgiving, my dad said something chilling. "When I pass, everything gets split evenly. The house, the savings, all of it. I own my house," I said. "It's not a family property." My mom waved her hand. "What's yours is ours. What's ours is yours." That's when I met with an estate planning attorney. She set up an irrevocable trust, $3,000. Best money I ever spent. Thursday, 4:23 p.m. Email from my sister. "Real estate agent comes Friday. Mom and dad arranged movers for Saturday. The kids are so excited for the yard." 1 hour later, email from the real estate agent. "Congratulations on your property transfer. I'll be conducting the walkthrough at 847 Maple Street Friday at 2 p.m. The attachment showed my house listed for $385,000. On page 3 was a signature supposedly mine, completely different handwriting. They'd forged my signature. I started printing everything. Deed, trust documents, 8 years of tax payments, every email, every recording from family gatherings. By 7:34 p.m. I had a 3-inch binder. My attorney called. "Your house is protected, but what they're attempting is fraud. Forging your signature is a felony." I filed a police report the next morning. The officer, 16 years on the force, reviewed everything. "This is clear-cut fraud, identity theft, forgery. Your family could be looking at prison time." Friday, 2 p.m. My sister pulled up with her phone recording. "I'm here to walk through the house. You're not coming inside." A police cruiser rolled up. The officer stepped out. "Ma'am, you're attempting to enter property you don't own." He filed a fraud complaint. Her face went white. My parents' car pulled up. My dad stormed out. "What the hell is going on?" The officer held up documents. "This is a fraud investigation. Who created the fake signature?" My mom looked at my dad. My dad looked at my sister. Silence. "The district attorney is reviewing this case. Charges range from misdemeanor fraud to felony forgery and identity theft." My mom started crying. "We didn't mean for it to go this far. So you forged his signature?" My dad jumped in. "We thought we had implied consent. That's not how property ownership works, sir." 3 weeks later, the detective called. "During the investigation, we discovered your parents claimed you as a dependent on tax returns for 3 years. $47,000 in fraudulent deductions. The IRS is involved. That's federal." My stomach dropped. "Federal charges? 18 to 24 months if convicted." My mom called 2 days later. "Please, we're facing prison. Federal charges. Is this what you want? I want you to understand I'm not your backup plan. I worked hard for everything I have. You tried to take it. We're sorry. You're sorry you got caught. Take the plea deal. Pay the restitution. And never contact me again." 3 days later, they pled guilty to all state charges. 6 months later, text from my sister. "My husband and I are divorcing. Legal fees bankrupted us. The kids and I are moving in with mom and dad. They're being sentenced next week. 18 months each. Federal tax charges." 2 weeks later, the final documents arrived. My parents, 18 months federal prison each. My sister, $23,000 in restitution. I'm sitting on my deck right now. The one I built with my own hands. They gave me 5 days to move out. What I gave them was a lesson in why you document everything. This house is still mine. The locks they couldn't pick. The property they couldn't steal. The life they couldn't control. And that's exactly how it should be.